We in Liberia are very happy that you could come to do the appraisal mission. And today we are initially in an agreement for $30 million support to this project. This project is critical. This project is one of our key corridors. I feel energized to sit with the Minister of Works because our duty, and the Minister of Health, our duty as the Ministry of Finance is to work to mobilize financing so that these top deliverers can continue to deliver. And I'm very happy that one time I said the role of the Ministry of Finance is to pass the ball so that others can score. So we pass the ball, Ministry of Public Works scores the goal. We pass the ball, Ministry of Health scores the goal. And so far, they've been scoring the goal. There hasn't been wasted shots. And actually, the Minister of Works is a soccer player. Don't know why. He scores goals. But this project, the reason why we're happy is that when we came in, this government, 2 years ago, this project was stalled. There was no movement on this road. There were issues. The funders had issues. And so they were not disbursing the commitment because we as a government were not meeting our commitments. So, Mr. Giddings, myself, and our teams worked, and we had to travel to Kuwait last year, April, to unlock some of the challenges and to put us on a path. We had to renegotiate certain frameworks, and we had to ensure that the government was meeting its obligation. And as a result, we had subsequent meetings in DC on the sidelines of the IMF World Bank spring meeting, where the Kuwaiti Fund, Badea, and other in the Arab group, including the Saudi Fund, the OPEC Fund for International Development, UFE, and there was a commitment that we will continue. We have follow-up meeting in October in Washington, D.C. He was there, and we started to firm up the commitment. And the appraisal mission by Badea, before we had the Kuwaiti Fund here, and OFED came, and they will come again, is all evidence of the actualization of the commitment that you all made to us when we had this meeting in Washington, the last meeting in October. Please convey to your principals in Riyadh the best wishes of the government and people of Liberia. As I told you when we met, I think on Friday, I was on this corridor. I visited this corridor about 2 weeks ago. I went to see and to feed and to hear and I felt, I saw, and I was impressed with the work. I mean, in a few weeks, there will be a Salayea. But as I said, we don't want the work to stop. Beyond Salayea, we need to move quickly to Konia. And so we'll work with you to ensure that processes can move quickly and that The only thing that should stop us should be nature. But we, working with the Ministry of Public Works and yourself and the other partners, we need to ensure that speed becomes our watchword. Speed without sacrificing quality. So those are the two things that we're going to make sure we're happy. Speed and quality. I'm happy that we are giving supplementary support to the health sector. A grant of 700,000 to help our hospitals along the corridor. I expect the word grant. It's not known. For the Salayea clinic and Konia, let me say that I personally stopped at the Konia comprehensive, you call it comprehensive community clinic, and I saw. I also managed to have stopped at the current Lutheran hospital in Zaza, and I saw what our support is doing. I went further to Salayea and other hospitals in Lofa, and Madam Minister, the testimonies that I got from our folks made me to know that you are justifying our support. And that we here in the budgeting process, once you justify little we give, you have made the case for more. I don't have to repeat that for public work because some people say that we are biased to the Ministry of Public Works, but it's not that we are biased. In our analysis, we have to deal with the top constraints to growth. Infrastructure, especially road infrastructure, is topmost. Energy, because they have a knock-on positive effect on all the other sectors. So we're going to put more money in roads. More things are going to happen. In fact, the minister has just confirmed to me that because there's a leg of the Banga-Menikoma Highway, a leg has been concessioned out to Paving Fort Company, which just last year, a few months ago, the government concluded, the legislature, thanks to the legislators, they ratified the agreement for the concession. The Menikoma Vonjaman leg is going to be taken up under the Paving Fort agreement. And the minister had just confirmed that the work will start, mobilization has started, and things will actually kick off in February for the Menikoma Vonjaman leg. And under that agreement, we have the Monrovia Water side leg. The minister has just confirmed to me that mobilization is ongoing, and not later than March, we should see things happening. The Minister of Work is across the country like an octopus. Yes, he launched Operation Octopus the last time. And we see you, Mr. Minister. Everywhere you go, you are doing good. And continue to do good. And we as a ministry, we try from the government's resources and through partner funding to make sure that we fund our priority. We're not doing it for gators, we're doing it for ourselves. We're doing it for agriculture, and we have good roads. We're doing it for education, we have good roads. We're doing it for health. We're doing it for trade and commerce. So we'll continue to do so. So without much ado, I want to say thanks again, Mr. Bushiki. We know that you also have had some conversations with the folks in the energy sector, and sooner than later, some things will be announced in that regard. And also water. I was joking with you the last time that because of some of the things that happened, the water sector has become an orphan, and we've been looking for someone to adopt the water sector, some donor. that some of you are expressing interest. Sooner than later, that offering will have a home. So I know Mr. Ali, wherever he is happy that these conversations are heavily supported by the Ministry of Finance. And we heavily support that because water is life. Just as health is life. So thank you very much again. Today is a big day for us as a country. Our president will be making his State of the Nation address today, cataloging the year in review. And so we are all preparing to go there. But it is you that make, it is these kinds of activities that make the speech not just reading of words, but articulation of concrete outcomes that benefit the people. So thank you very much, and may God bless us all.